Jumping into a new tabletop RPG can be tough, especially when it's a story-driven game that's been around for a while like Vampire the Masquerade. I mean, you've got all the lore and meta plot to absorb on top of the decades worth of neck-bearded gatekeepers trolling the interwebs. And who needs the hassle? Well, don't let the mouth breathers get you down, neonate. Role-playing games are for everyone, and Vampire the Masquerade is no exception. One of the first things you need to do to get started is think about the type of character you want to play, and a big part of that is choosing your vampire's clan. Whether you're a new player or an elder of the game, choosing a clan is one of the most fun parts of character creation. But what clan is best to play if you're brand new to the world of darkness? Every clan has something to offer the new player, but some clans are better than others for learning different aspects of the game. So in this video, I'm going to give you my very biased opinion on the best clans in Vampire the Masquerade for new players, regardless of the edition. To learn the top 5 clans for beginners in Vampire the Masquerade, roll 2d10. Alright, before we get started, I just want to let you know this list could be written about literally any clan interchangeably. This is highly opinion-based, so don't take it as law or fact. These are just the things that I think make these clans the best for new players. So if you have a different list of your own, feel free to share them down below in the comments, or, I don't know, make your own video and tell me why you think those clans are the ones that should be in this top 5 spot. So anyways, let's get started. Number 5. Clan Toreador. Now, some might argue that the Toreador are just a gaggle of shallow artsy types obsessed with beauty. And in truth, the Toreador can be a little shallow. But that's what makes them a pretty straightforward clan to roleplay and an excellent avenue for new players to learn the ins and outs of roleplaying a depraved monster in Vampire the Masquerade. Toreador can be artists, chefs, singers, poets, or anything else having to do with creating or refining beauty. And it's largely that obsession with beauty and craft that drives a Toreador's decisions and behavior. Vampire the Masquerade is a role-playing game that requires its players to step outside of themselves and ask, how would my character respond to this situation? Not me, but my character. And because so much of the Toreador's actions and motivations are driven by their artistic obsessions, it's easy to imagine how they would confront new challenges or important decisions in the game. For example, you, the player, might not be obsessed with the latest fashion trends, but it's easy to imagine how a judgmental Toreador might respond to an elder who didn't get the memo that tricorn hats aren't a thing anymore. Number 4. Clan Lasambra. Now, I know what you might be saying.
The Lasambra? Really? Aren't they a little advanced for brand new players?
Short answer, no. No clan is too advanced for new players, as long as they have a good storyteller. Now, Lasambra elders are some of the pickiest in terms of who they choose to embrace. They're known to follow the lives and careers of their potential childer for years, even decades before embracing them. And it's not uncommon for the Lasambra sire to cause tragedy in the lives of their future embracee from the shadows, testing their resolve and grooming them for their inevitable damnation. Therefore, choosing to play Clan Lasambra forces new players to pay extra close attention to their character background. I've preached about this a lot, but the most important part of character creation in Vampire the Masquerade, regardless of your version, is developing a rich character background. This is especially important in V5, where touchstones play such a large part in the story. Playing a Lasambra will help folks new to the game develop the chops needed to create an amazing character background, a skill that will serve them in all future Chronicles and, honestly, any other game that they play. Also, depending on the edition, you get to learn how to use the disciplines of Tenebration or Oblivion, which are some of the more badass powers a vampire could have. And while I'm certainly not Professor Power Gamer, even I feel the draw of a badass power now and again. Number 3. Clan Ventrue. Vampire the Masquerade is a game rife with backstabbery and factionalism, and what clan could be better for teaching new folks the intricacies of kindred political intrigue than the Ventrue? Ventrue have long been the de facto executives in the world of darkness. The ability to lead your coterie into battle, be it in the boardroom or the streets, is a worthwhile skill to develop. Also, learning how to use the clan disciplines of Dominate, Fortitude, and Presence will serve you well when it comes to doling out ruthless diplomacy and navigating the defensive side of combat. Leadership has its perks, especially when the Ventrue clan is behind you. However, the clan elders demand nothing short of success. The introduction to the intricacies and demands of kindred politics is a great potential primer for new players.
Number 2.
Clan Nosferatu. Who doesn't love playing a total creep? Vampires are monsters, and no clan embodies this more than the Nosferatu. They wear their curse on their flesh, adding an extra level of difficulty to navigating both kindred society and human interactions. The Nosferatu are the perfect medium for showing the inherent dichotomy of playing a vampire in the world of darkness. Externally, the Nosferatu wear the horror of their beast, while struggling to hold on to their humanity and identity internally. Because of their horrid appearances and reclusive nature, the Nos are forced to rely heavily on their character attributes and disciplines to survive. Perhaps it's the need to use character stats effectively that makes playing Nos such a boon to new players. Yes, the Nosferatu are a ton of fun to roleplay, but you also need to pay close attention to your character sheet if you're going to get the most out of the game. Of course, playing any clan can help new players learn game mechanics, but if you don't want to get torched the first time you crawl out of the sewers, understanding the nuts and bolts of how to use your character's stats are essential to playing a Nosferatu. The Nosferatu have plenty to offer novice and expert players alike.
Number 1.
Clan Bruja. Full disclosure, the Bruja are my favorite clan. So maybe I'm totally biased, but I think they're absolutely the best clan for folks who are brand new to Vampire the Masquerade. Bruja are the most well-rounded clan when it comes to learning the subtle nuances of balancing game politics and combat mechanics. The Bruja are hotheads by design, so you'll need to know when to keep your mouth shut and when to say, fuck it, and throw a punch. And as a Bruja, that left hook is definitely gonna leave a mark. But the Bruja are more than just warrior scholars and trench coat wearing ninjas. Here's the thing, anybody could be a Bruja. Except for maybe the Caitiff, they're the most inclusive and dynamic clan in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. And yes, I know the Bruja are painted as hothead revolutionaries, but all clan stereotypes are just that, stereotypes. In reality, the character concepts that fit the Bruja clan are almost endless. Do you want to play a gutter punk? You can be a Bruja. An ER doc who only works the night shift? Sounds like a believable idea for a Bruja to me. An undead activist? Bruja. Proprietor of a 24-hour diner? Bruja. Student embraced while working on their doctoral thesis in a shadowy library? Bruja. The beauty of the Bruja is that nearly anyone can fit the clan with a little creativity and a pinch of passion. So there you have it, my top 5 best clans for new players in Vampire the Masquerade. To recap, the Toreador are great for learning how to roleplay, the Lasambra will help teach you how to write a killer background, Ventrue are an excellent clan to play if you want to learn more about how to navigate kindred politics, playing a Nosferatu is buckets of fun, and it'll help new players get a firm grasp on mechanics, and the Bruja can do all of the above. Do you agree with my list? Am I completely and utterly off base? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, go roll 2d10. Ventrue are an excellent clan to play if you want to learn more about how to navigate. But Ventrue are great if you want to navigate. Navigate. Jumping into a new tabletop RPG can be tough, especially when it's a story-driven. Masquerade is a game rife with backstabbery, trademark, and factionalism. And what clan could be better? Learning how to use the clan disciplines of Dominate, Fortitude, and Presence will serve you well when it comes out to. Also, learning how to use. Number 4. Clan Nosferatu. Externally, the Nosferatu wear the horror of their beast. Externally, the Nosferatu wear the horror. Go roll 2d10. And perhaps it's the need to use. And perhaps. Number 5. Clan Bruja. Gutter punk. You can be a Bluja. You can be a Bluja. The beauty of the Bruja clan is that nearly